Sam, a couple of news developments over the weekend beginning on Friday. There was an arrest of two people in connection with drugs. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, the police department received a referral from DSS to check the well-being of some kids in a house. There was some information that there was some possible drug use that was going on there. Officers arrived at the house at 1505 West 12th Street on Friday afternoon, and eventually were able to talk to Mom and another guy that lives there. They found out both of them had warrants and arrested them for those warrants. There was some information or some items that were found inside the apartment that led officers to think that there was some drug use or manufacturing that was going on. They got hold of the narcotics detectives, and a search warrant was issued. Once that search warrant was served, they ended up finding components necessary for manufacture of methamphetamine, and both the woman and the man were charged. She is Tamara Dawn King, and he is Eric Lee Johnson, and both of them were arrested on various drug charges.
A number of children in the house.
Yeah, there was at least one 4-year-old that was present when officers were there, and a 10-year-old showed up while they were trying to get into the house. There was a total of 6 kids, and I believe 5 of them were present at the time.
What happens with the children?
Children will be taken to protective custody while the parents are in jail, and then there'll be a hearing to decide what happens to kids after that.
Also, an accident over the weekend dealing with a woman hitting a tree and then 2 vehicles.
Yeah, we were called yesterday afternoon, initially to 13th and Summit. There was a report that a woman hit a tree and then was huffing some dust off before driving off. She continued and went near 25th and Euclid, where she hit a parked car, and then continued on to the 2400 block of South Euclid, or near 32nd and Euclid. And it was at that point that she actually crossed over and hit a vehicle head-on. Once she hit that vehicle, she got out. Officers were trying to track her down. As they got to that intersection, she ended up getting back into her vehicle and was huffing some dust off again in front of the officers. Eventually she was taken into custody. Once she was cleared medically, she was arrested for DWI third, ingesting, and then 3 counts of hit and run.
Authorities also investigating a robbery at KFC in Sioux Falls. What happened?
Yeah, it was Saturday night, about a little before 10 p.m., but we were called to the KFC on South Kiwanis Avenue. There was an employee that was in the office counting some money. A man came in, showed a knife, demanded the cash, and ended up leaving. The description we have of the suspect is a Hispanic man, 5'8", 230 pounds, and he was wearing a green hooded sweatshirt.
No one was hurt.
Correct. No injuries on that one.
Thank you, Sam.